we are one day away until this game comes out.
What do we do until then? Anyway, hey boys, I want to talk to you about the clad in iron armor banner. You know, the one with the knight, the guy with a sword, hands, and that's about it. Are they really mowing their lawn right now?
Right out the front of my house.
I have had people ask me over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MaximGacha. I've always plug it every chance I get. Don't hate the player, hate the game. But people want to know if a knight is worth it. But I want to talk about his banner as a whole. So a knight is a 6-star unit who is spirit damage, and they are a DPS character. So let's go through their ultimate first. Actually, no, before all that, I want to talk to you about the 3 characters. You have a knight, you've got Tenant, and you've also got Beyond Bloom, which, if I'm gonna keep it a buck, Beyond Bloom is probably one of the better characters in the game. Really, really, really good. And she's also a 5-star, so she's not as expensive. Me personally, I'd probably pull on it for Beyond Bloom and Tenant. I don't really care for a knight that much, but I'll go through his kit nonetheless and explain why. But first of all, I want to explain why Beyond Bloom is probably the best pick of the banner, because she is a debuffer with plant-based damage and obviously a 5-star, so there's a pretty big chance that you're going to be getting her. Beyond Bloom's ultimate is a 1-target attack that deals 550 reality damage. Do I need to say that again? 550. It's a lot. And inflicts seal for 2 rounds. If the target is immune to seal, Moxie -2 to the target instead. And if you're wondering what seal is, it means they can't use their ultimates. They can't do anything. They can't use everything they've built up to release it. So she is really good at just null and voiding and making opponents pretty much punching bags, because other than a basic attack, they can't really do much else. And her first incantation, Watch Your Sleeves, is a mass attack, and it deals 135 reality damage to 2 enemies. If the target has stats down, negative status, or control statuses, this attack deals 30% more reality damage. So this attack really thrives when you have a debuffer to work and coincide with her, so she can do a lot more damage. You could almost build her as a main DPS. I wouldn't recommend that, but hey, you do you. It's a gacha game. We can win however way we want. And of course, Prying Ear. I'm not going through the 1, 2, and 3 stars in this video just because it's really kind of pointless. It does more damage each time. Yeah, get the gist of it. Prying Ear is a mass debuff, and all enemies suffer reality defense -15 and damage taken +15. So even with the reality defense shred, if you have a character you want to use that's not reality defense, she still has an affliction of increased damage taken, so you can still use it with anyone. I could not see a single team that Beyond Bloom would not thrive in. Seriously, she's going to be underrated. Or maybe she won't. We've got to wait and see. And also, the prestige system in this game, it is called Insight, okay? If you played Arcanine, it's like Elite. When you play Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact, it is called Ascending. It's that system. It is when you get to a max level, then you limit. It's limit breaking. Why couldn't I just say limit breaking? The Insight one is when an enemy is stats down, negative status, or control statuses, damage dealt is increased 20%, which is a permanent change that will just be on her character's kit going forward the moment you Insight 1 her. I would recommend, if you do get this character, Insight her as soon as possible. She is good. And Reverse Flow, which is Insight 2, is attack plus 5% when the caster enters battle, so just increase 5% attack, pretty basic stuff. And Insight 3 is when the caster is attacked by an enemy in stats down, negative status, or control statuses, damage taken -20. So she can take more damage, she can deal more damage, and she has a damage proc effect when they are already afflicted with a weakness. All around, everything this character can do is good. I need more words than just good, perfect, and insane, because kind of running out, but you get the point. Beyond Bloom, in my opinion, is the whole reason you should pull on the banner if you aren't going to be pulling for a knight or Tenant. But dude, I know there's a lot of Tenant simps out there, and good taste. But Tenant is a 5-star with Beast element, and Tenant can kind of do a lot of things. As you can see, she has shield, debuff, and DPS. So she can be a main damage dealer, she can be a sustain, and she can be a defense shredder. So let's go through her kit now. Her skill, her ultimate is A Sincere Heart, which is a single target attack which deals 550 reality damage again to the target and loads 2 rounds of Diamond Bullet. Diamond Bullet is an effect when after the caster attacks, reality defense -30 to the target for 2 turns, -1 stack after the trigger. So again, defense shredding. Every character that you can get with defense shredding is a godsend, because it can kind of enable you to build whatever kind of team you damn well please. You want to run mono teams like Mono Beast, Mono Plant, you can kind of do it because there's so many shredders in the game and buffers. You can really set up a single DPS to do the brunt of the damage. You know, you get those screenshots of like the big numbers when you do the DPS, you know what I mean? And her next incantation, a shiny diamond, is a single target attack which deals reality damage. Kind of basic stuff. As you expect, nothing special. A Bouquet of Galaxy is a buff. It gives all allies a shield equal to 80% of your caster's attack, and HP for 1 round. Damage taken -20 while the shield is active, and this just scales more and more and more the more stars you get. Because you fuse the cards, you get higher stars. The higher stars you get, the more effective the incantations are. Yeah. But last but not least, a Knight. Let's talk about this guy. A Knight is a true DPS through and through. That is kind of the whole point of a Knight. And his ultimate is, after AD, 778. Mass attack deals 400% reality damage to all enemies, so it's an AoE effect. Everything else we're seeing is single target at the moment. And if any target is defeated, then inflicts 1 stack of Rousing Morale on all allies. Rousing Morale is an effect when the caster attacks, damage bonus +50. So everyone gets a +50 damage buff, which is absurd, to be perfectly honest. And 400 damage to every enemy on the field? I'm starting to see why A Knight is a 6-star. And the first incantation, which is Justice, is a single target attack which deals reality damage. If the target is defeated, +1 Moxie. Again, basic stuff. I think the whole point of this really is to charge for that ultimate, because as you saw, that thing is an absolute nuke. And then as you can see, mass attack, it deals 150% reality damage for 2 enemies. This is the final incantation, by the way. It's called Glory. And at 2-star and 3-star, you do get a bonus Moxie stat. So yeah, pretty good. I don't want to go through, and really quick, just insight 1 on this is a very good insight at the very least. I understand when you like a character, you get the max level of them, but this is kind of, if you do roll in by accident or you're kind of on the fence of building him, at least just get him insight 1, because insight 1 is for every 5th of the HP of the target lost, increase damage up by 10%. When they're at half HP or just below half, like 40%, you've got plus 30% damage increase. On top of, if you've used your ultimate, you also have Rousing Morale, which is plus 50% damage bonus, and then pretty much hitting 200% reality damage with every attack that you have, give or take at the very least. So you can understand why A Knight is a very good early game pool. He does a lot of damage. And there's gonna be people who are gonna be like, oh, but he's a 6-star, should be doing more. No, shut up. You don't know what you're looking at, okay? But ultimately, this banner, in my opinion, I'd say pull. I'd say go for it. Because even if you aren't going for the 6-star, the 2 5-stars, Beyond Bloom and Tenant, are really good. Like, they are magnifique. And by the time you're watching this video, odds are I am probably live on Twitch. I am going to be streaming Reverse 1999 for about 10 to 12 hours the moment it releases, which is only 1 day away now. And if you're interested in that, please follow my Twitch and join my Discord. I'll put Discord in the description of this video. And yeah, you're more than welcome to join it. We talk about a lot of Reverse there. Everyone is hyped for this game, and I hope you are too. TLDR, just pull for the banner. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts of A Knight is in the A Knight banner, whether you're skipping or going for it. I'm going to make a video tomorrow on the other banner with Sotheby? Sosby? One of those two. And yeah, if you're excited for that video, like this one. I don't want to take any more time up any day, so I'm going to be heading out. See ya.